Principal ma'am.
Good evening, Principal ma'am.
Good evening, Principal ma'am.
Bas, okay.
Principal.
So, Parveen ma'am,
Principal ma'am.
you take permission from Principal ma'am and let us.
Before we start, I would request all the students to keep yourself mute and keep your camera also off. Only the participants, when it will be your turn, you can switch it on. All the participants, please keep your camera and your off and you keep it mute. Abhijit sir, are they done with that?
Yes, ma'am. You can start now.
Okay. Nobody will unmute yourself. Good evening to everyone. Principal ma'am, ma'am, can we just start with our program, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Good evening to our honorable principal ma'am, our esteemed guests, Tanushri ma'am, Roma ma'am, and all other teachers present here. A very warm welcome to our dear students. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. This famous quote of Charles Darwin proves to be absolutely correct today with our little DAVians. They have adopted the changes willingly during this pandemic and are helping us to move forward through online mode. Co-curricular activities are an essential part of school life, which helps in enhancing learning process of students at school. Co-curricular activities are meant to bring social skills, intellectual skills, moral values, personality progress, and character appeal in students. Today, for the first time, we will experience through the virtual platform where our students will participate in the co-curricular activities, poem recitation, and elocution competition. Before we proceed, I take pride to announce that the judge for today's competition is none other than our honorable principal ma'am, and along with her, we have our senior wings coordinators, Tanushri ma'am and Roma ma'am. On behalf of the middle wing teachers and students, I welcome our respected principal ma'am, Tanushri ma'am and Roma ma'am. Welcome ma'am. I would request our principal ma'am to allow us to start the competition.
Yes, Praveen ma'am, you all can start the competition. Please welcome
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
participant. Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Recitation of poem helps to develop memorization skills. Children also learn to pick up patterns and sequences in poem recitations. It helps them to learn new languages as well. Poetry provides a relaxed and pleasing way to practice language skills. Students from classes 5 and 6 are ready with their poems. So we start with class 5, the participant from class 5. We start with the first student from class 5, Ushashi Mitra.
Our honorable principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Today I am here to recite a poem. My topic is My Dream Pet, written by myself. Browning color and have a bushy tail. My dream pet. Take a bell. It's my hand. It drags away my shoe. It knocks me every morning. Come very soon. And when I come, I fall asleep. Again it comes and says, "Live with me." It jumps in joy. It kisses my cheek. It plays with me in my every dream. It loves me so much, and I love it too. But you know who it is? It's my dream pet, a lovely puppy. Thank you.
Well done. Very well done.
Very well said. Very well said.
Thank you, Ushashi. Now we move on to our next participant from class 5. We have Purvasha Mandal.
A very good evening to our honorable principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Today I am going to recite a poem. The title of my poem is The Childhood Days, written by Olivia. Those were the days when I used to get up late. Never cared about the day and day. All I ever did was play with building blocks and merging clay. Now I keep stumbling to find a way to bring back my childhood days. Used to write the alphabet with white chalks on a slate. Wave the silly goodbye every day to the dog roaming in front of my gate. Now I keep stumbling to find a way to bring back my childhood days. Near the corner of the park, at the end, we fought tiny wars with our friends. We were so carefree, never had to pretend. Had all the food in lunches our mothers would send. Now I keep stumbling to find a way to bring back my childhood days. Though it's impossible, I would like to try to press a button and go back in time, far from the business of loss and gain, away from the feelings of grief and pain. That naughty girl once again to be that good life once again. Thank you.
Well done, well done, well done.
That was amazing poem. Purvasha, you took us to the childhood days. Thank you, Purvasha. Moving on to our next participant from class 5, we have Trisha Ghosh.
Good evening, next ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, I will recite a poem. The topic of my poem is my dream pet, and the name of my poem is a pet cat. I wish I have a pet cat. The name of my pet cat is Fred. He is very fat. He takes his nap on his mat. He loves to eat rat. As the part of his nap, he cured bags and howling my dad. He loves my dad. He wears his cap. He loves to sit in my lap. For me to scratch on his back. When he's got mad, he is very bad. Thank you.
Very good, very good,
Oh, very
Trisha.
good.
Very nice.
That was
Very
very lovely,
nice.
Trisha. Your expression were amazing. Our
Thank
next
you,
participant, welcome. Our next participant is Abrajyoti Chatterjee.
Teachers and all my dear friends, I am Abhijyoti Chatterjee from class 5B. Today I am here to recite the poem. The topic of my poem is missing school during lockdown in COVID-19. 2 days of school, 2 days of dress. The school year was a week, but there were no stress. Waking up was hard, dressing up was pain. Milk was must. Mom asked, Monica, again? Then to assembly, I searching for the van. Hands made kind of cut, she was like, you call us rude. Lunch break went hungry when we already ate food. Pencil is knife, scale is our sword. We play stupid games when we all get bored. One fresh birthday, one teacher very hot, making sweet puppy face when we all get caught. Oh school, my school, you make me smile. Then class, let's go again for a while. I proud to be a Devian. I love my school and I miss my school so much.
Rosa, please keep yourself mute. Rosa, you are requested to keep yourself mute. Thank you, Abrajyoti. You reminded us
Very
of our
good.
school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good, Abrajyoti.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have Mehak Agrawal from class 5.
Evening to our honorable principal, ma'am, teachers, and myself, Mahak, from class 5. Okay. School during lockdown COVID-19. Oh, Corona, when you are here, I feel very boring and scared.
Very good. Mehak, very good.
Very
Well
good.
done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank,
Very well.
thank you, Mehak. And our last participant from class 5 is Shreya. Shreya,
Good evening, my respected principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, I'm here to recite my poem. The topic is after school during the lockdown. I'm in school. Didn't think it would be, but now I'm school. I I miss my friends. I miss my friends. Cannot wait to see them when the lockdown ends. I thought lessons were boring. I thought lessons were boring, but it is better than being at home bored and lonely. Thank you.
Okay.
She was not audible actually properly.
Yes.
yes,
She
ma'am.
was not properly audible.
Audible.
Yeah, she was not,
Yeah.
ma'am.
The set
Yes.
was not kept in a proper
Yeah.
this thing. If you can tell her to again so that
Okay, Shreya.
Right, you can-
Shreya, you are requested to do it again and keep your keep your mobile fixed in some place. Shreya,
it was moving. The mobile was moving continuously.
Shreya, we want you to please do it again.
Okay, ma'am.
Her
Yes,
mic
please.
was also not audible.
Yes, yes.
Good evening, my respected principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, I'm here to recite my poem. The topic is I miss the school during the lockdown. Yes, school. Didn't think it would be, but now I'm thankful. I miss my friends. I miss my friends. Cannot wait to see them when the lockdown ends. I will do my best and concentrate when I do my test. I will do my best and concentrate when I do my test. I thought lessons were boring, but better than being at home bored and snoring. Being at home makes me sad. It made me realize that schools are not that much of bad. Thank you.
Well done. Much better.
Okay. Well said.
Yes.
Well said.
Thank you,
Better.
Shreya. This was better. Now we move on to class 6. The participants from class 6 are ready. The first participant is Angel Pasi.
Here. Honorable principal, ma'am, teachers, and all my friends. I, Angel Pasi of class 8 is here to recite poem on the topic Wonders of Nature. Wonders of nature. I look up in the sky and see the nine stars. They are filled with many birds, like a beam from afar. I watch the fall of rain, the patter on the ground, like hands touch the land. If you listen to the sound, I see the white snow falling from the sky. What's this? A frozen world. What is it? I wonder why. I feel a gust of wind upon my cold face. The wind is so mysterious and steady at its pace. One day I'll understand the wonders that I see. And as they come, they sit right in front of me. Thank you.
Well done, Angel.
Well done.
Thank you, Angel. That was sweet, Angel. Our next participant from class 6 is Ruby Keshri. Ruby, please join us.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Today Ruby Keshri of class 6A is going to recite a beautiful poem on the topic childhood. My poem goes like this. My childhood was the time when I looked innocent, when the world seemed to be fair, when my universe was around my toys. My childhood was the time when I lived in dreams, when everyone was selfless and everyone appeared to be a friend. My childhood was the time when my life was full of colors, when songs never knocked my door, when smile was gift presented to everyone. My childhood was the time when love was pure, when there were no obligation, when tenderness prevailed. My childhood, which is long gone, tears flow from my eyes when I go back in my childhood. My childhood will never come back, but the child in me will never go. Thank you.
Good. Very good. Very good. Well done.
Very
Well
good.
done.
Thank you, Ruby. That
Thank you,
was good to
ma'am.
hear. Thank you. The next participant is Ikra Ragiv.
Good evening, teachers and my dear friends. Myself, Ikra Rajan of class 6B. Today, my topic for recitation is my dream pet. I wish I had a pet, but they're very hard to get. It can be a puppy. It can be a puppy with an adorable face, but I wouldn't want a pet that would make me wet. Once I met a pet in my dreams. He was cute, furry, friendly, and sweet. Brown was his name, so as his color. How happy was he to play with me? He cuddled and bowled. He jumped and turned. He barked that I was the best. How happy was I to play with him? I jumped and turned. I ran and speak. I speak and sang. I sang, but he was my friend. How happy was we both to play each other. We played and danced. We played a lot. We sang a lot. He makes me happy all the time. Not only this much, he waits for me to return back from home. He licks my hand whenever he likes. He cuddles up in my arms whenever I was free. His happiness I see makes me feel happy. His playfulness I see makes me feel overjoyed. He makes me feel that I'm the luckiest one to have him in my life. I think that I must have taught you what is the importance of a pet and how a pet can change our life into a happy and joyful life. Thank you.
Well done, Ikra. Very well done. Very well done.
Thank you, Ikra. You expressed well. We have Anubhav Bhattacharya. Our next participant will come up with his poem.
Good evening to Honorable Principal Ma'am, respected teachers, parents and all my dear friends. I, Anubhav Bhattacharya of class 6B is going to recite a poem on the topic Dear Childhood. You used to be such a good boy. You used to be the boy with a good heart, but an evil spirit as life happened to you and took your precious innocence away. And then you grew up. You grew up childhood and left the kid inside you behind. The day I abandoned you, I abandoned the kid inside me too. I lost my real self, that part of me that only you knew. Do you not anymore care about hurting humans with your words that are sarcastic to you, but mean to the others? Why childhood? Why? Why have you turned into this guy who speaks insensitive words without thinking twice? You were never like this. Never. Thank you.
Well done, Anubhav.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Well
Anubhav.
done. Well done. Well
Again,
done.
we really enjoyed the poem. We have Oyantika Kund next with the poem.
Honorable Principal Ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, myself, Oyantika Kundu from class 6C, is here to recite a poem whose name is The Wonders of Nature. Nature, nature, so lush and green, the wonder of wonder, anyone has seen. So cool, calm, and full of life. Makes us forget all our strife. Think of a forest full of trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Cut them down and construct towers. Wait for ages to get a shower. The birds that soar high in the sky can we imitate them, however hard we try? Learn to wonder and keep at things and see the happiness it brings. We have got such wonderful things. Do what you can and save a wing so that our children in future can see the things we have nurtured. Thank you.
Well done. Ayantika, very nice expression. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Antika. The last participant from class 6 is Vaidhavi Roy.
Very nice. Very well done.
Bye, Devi.
Good evening, everyone, honored children, my lovely teachers, and my friends. I am Vaidhavi Roy of class 6C. I'm going to recite a self-composed poem. The title of the poem is Missing My School During Lockdown. School, I know that I miss you so much. I miss my teachers who could stand beside us in every situation. But I only see in the online class. I miss my schoolmates who would run, laugh, talk, and study together. I would talk to them attending home. I miss the classrooms filled with students in their uniforms, and not only down and alone. I miss the bells which would ring after every meal. I was tired. I miss the different time when students could share their young. I miss the swirling orders where students would pass by and now empty. I miss the window side in the class to peep in the nature outside. I miss the bare playground where we were free to play. And now it is the same playground with no one to play. I miss the huge auditorium filled with colorful programs and creative students. And now there is no one to perform or judge. I miss the morning and evening prayers when Principal Ma'am joined us. I also miss the view from the windows of our schools. And now the windows are safe, but no one to look to. My school, I know that I miss you so much for nothing and everything. And I hope to see you very soon after these dark days of COVID. Thank you.
Well done, Vedavi. As usual, very good, Vedavi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vaidhavi. You made us emotional. Moving towards the next activity, students of classes 7. A child improve their communication skills and ultimately become more convincing when they speak. It helps increase a child's confidence and ensure that they can join or even stir conversations. The first participant from class 7 is Upadriti Shaha.
Evening, one and all present here. Today, I, Upadriti Shah of class 7A, going to represent a short speech on the topic music and its importance. When words fail, music speaks. This idiom attracts our hearts near music. Music is the pleasant sound, which is a combination of melodies and harmony and which soothes you. Music is also referred as the art of composing such pleasant sounds with the help of various musical instruments. A person who knows music is a musician. The music consists of sargams, rags, tals, etc. Music is also referred as music is not only composed in men but also exists in nature. Music can heal a person economically and meditative. The melodious chanting of Vedic mantras are a great form of music. Music is also the essence of our life. Everything that has rhythm has music. Music can heal a person economically and mentally. Thus, we can say that music is the pleasant sound which gives us very, very soothing sounds. Thank you.
Very good, Padriti. Very good.
Thank you, Padriti. Our next participant is Mohana Mujumdar.
Good evening, Honorable Principal Ma'am, respected teachers, and all my dear friends. My topic is Don't Judge a Book by its cover. Too often, people and things are being misjudged because of the outward appearance in possession. Just forgotten that behind every darkness, there is a light that is trying so hard to be seen. People say a book should never be judged by its cover, though at the same time, we judge a person by appearance, gender, or color of the skin can never determine one's ability. Each and every person is capable of doing something once they put their mind to it. If people don't like you, that's okay. Not everyone has a similar taste anyway. Rushing to point out fingers and throwing judgment to people is pointless unless you know them inside out. Instead of downgrading a person's confidence, help to bring out the best in that person. Not everyone can deal positively with being judged for who they are. Others will hide inside themselves forever, being afraid to try anything and having fear of negative judgment coming from other people. You never know. One could be the reason behind every successful individuals out there. Thank you.
Very good, Mohana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mohana. You looked very confident with your
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mohana. Thank you. Okay, next participant from class 7 is Rashmi Agiwal.
Have you ever heard the same? I have.
She is not audible actually.
No, ma'am. It's breaking.
Is she audible?
Voice is
No,
broken.
ma'am.
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. We can't hear her.
Might be
Rashmi, we
network
can't.
issue.
Yes,
Network.
Rashmi,
Yeah,
we
ma'am.
cannot hear you. Rashmi, you are not audible. Rashmi,
Participant.
yes, disconnected. Ma'am, should we move forward with the next participant, ma'am?
She is there again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Rashmi, network issue was there, I think, beta. She can do again if her network is
Yes.
okay now.
Rashmi, you start again. Let
Yes,
us see if it is okay. Yes, please.
A warm and pleasure evening to everyone. Myself, Rashmi Agiwal of Standard 7. Today I am standing in front of you to say a few words about my topic, Don't Judge a Book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. Have you ever heard the say, don't judge a book by its cover? It's a choice. Is judge a book by its cover? We should never judge the book of a person. Why it must be judged is because you never know what that person or become. It's never good to be judged because prejudging can clear up the confusion. Don't judge a book by its cover. Everyone knew this expression and heard many times, but most of the people didn't understand. We live in a very disciplined society, and in this society, all kind of people are like, and some people are seen to be negative. It is forgotten that behind every darkness, a light is trying so hard to be seen. But we have to remember that there is always something positive and beautiful thing hidden inside each and every individual or an object. It is up to us to reveal those hidden talent within others and find the positive that lies within. Don't judge a book by its cover. You cannot tell the quality of the contents of a book just by looking at the material found on a book, cover and tactile. May be more interesting, more entertaining, or more useful.
then decorated in a fraction. Here I am ending my speech. I hope my speech has helped. Thank you.
Nice approach.
Well said.
Very nice.
Thank you, Rashmi. The next participant from class 7 is Nirmalya Hathi.
I am Nirmalya Hathi and today I am here to say a few words on my topic meditation and its benefit. Meditation is free, it's powerful, can be done by anyone, everywhere, is extremely beneficial and help us to feel happier. Meditation is an ancient practice that has helped to control our mind, consequently our life and discover ourselves. Meditation helps to control our mind, thought and turn off our mind if we do not need it anymore. Meditation helps eliminate negative thoughts, worries, and all factors that prevent us from feeling happy. It has been proved that the practice of meditation carried out on a regular basis will remove the symptoms of stress and anxiety. If we make a habit of meditating, we will feel mentally fresh and be able to deal with difficult situations more easily. To meditate, it is not necessary to be a Buddhist, Hindu, or particularly any religion. Meditation has nothing with religion. We do not need to have a lotus flower where we should sit and meditate. We can meditate anywhere, but we should meditate for a long time. Thank you, and I hope my speech will help you.
Very good.
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah,
Very good, Nirmala.
Very good, very good.
Answer.
Thank you, Nirmalya. It was very nice, wonderful. Dhruv Wang, I request you to mute yourself, Dhruv Wang. We have Naman Sharma, next participant.
Good afternoon. I, Naman Sharma of class 7C, is going to give a speech on the topic meditation, the medicine on the rise. Many thousands years ago, a wandering Nepalese prince sat under a tree, vowing not to rise until he attained enlightenment. After a long night of deep meditation, Siddhartha Gautama, better known as Buddha, saw the light and declared that suffering is subjective and can be reduced through self-awareness. Meditation is a practice in which an individual trains the mind or transforms the mind to realize the benefit of inner peace or enlightenment. Meditation begins by halting the other activities of the brain for some time. To a state of stillness or silence. India could be considered as the birthplace of yogic activity, meditation. Even the world over time has experienced this epiphany, and most of people are turning to meditation as a medicine that will heal their life and mind. Even the doctors suggest meditation to the patients of depression and physical illness. Among other benefits, meditation can help us reverse heart disease and can increase our immune system to save us from COVID, the prime killer in the world. Now, I would like to end up my speech with a quote by Swami Muktananda. Your goal is not to battle with the mind, but to witness the mind. Thank you.
Well,
Very well said.
very good.
Very well said, Naman.
Thank you, Naman. And the last participant from class 7 is Anubrato Bhattacharjee.
Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
You are audible.
Yes, you are.
You are audible.
Yes, okay.
Lot of preparation Anubrata has done.
Yeah.
Respected Principal Ma'am and viewers, I am expressing my perceptions about the importance of music in the life of human beings. Music is the soul of this lovely universe. Even the voices of birds and a lot of animals have contributed in the treasures of music. We have heard about the music of dancing and Vaju whose music attract the wild animals to assemble around them. Music is the extensions and traces of human beings. Music is the purest form of worship of God and to connect to our soul. Presently, music therapy is used to heal different ailments successfully. Many of Kumar Sanu's songs have played Cupid and motivated couples to tie the knot. Whereas the song Kuch Na Kaho, Kuch Bhi Na Kaho made the Zurich-based 22 years old Abhishek Mitra suffering from cerebral palsy respond positively. I like to share my experience, though I joined my school near about 1.5 years. Within a short period, the respected teachers and students of school identifies me due to my musical activities. In this pandemic period, I found a lady with her kid in lap. Kid was weeping loudly in hunger. I rushed to arrange some food. When I came back, the mother was singing a lullaby and kid was sleeping, even hungry. Why? This is the blessings of music. Music is around all over the world. We can feel it using yoga also. I like to present a bhajan which is used in worship of God. अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्. Thank you all.
Oh, well
Wow.
done, Anubrata.
Well
Very
Excellent.
good
done.
singer
Excellent. My
as well as
must
a
say.
Very
speaker.
excellent,
You
Excellent.
are
excellent,
such a good
excellent.
singer as well as a
Yes.
As
speaker,
a
Speaker.
Anubrata.
speaker, very good,
Yeah.
very well
Very
said.
well done. Very
That
well
was
done.
a wonderful way to present, ma'am. Very different, very
Yes,
unique.
such a
Yes.
great
Yeah,
effort
presentation
he
is
has
very
put to
nice.
create
Yes.
the background
Good.
and all.
Yes, and
Yes.
Anuprata, we really appreciate the way you have prepared yourself and
Yes,
you have shown
Yeah.
that. Yes,
creating
yes,
the
thank you.
atmosphere.
Yes, thank you, students of class 7. Now moving on to our next class, we have class 8 students. The first participant from class 8 is Cinderella Chatterjee.
Warm greetings to one and all listening me. Today, I, Cinderella Chatterjee, will be speaking on Don't Judge a Book by its cover. An idiom is a phrase or expression that cannot be understood by its literal meaning. Don't judge a book by its cover is undoubtedly a fantastic idiom. Now, let us take an example. Can we determine Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar's abilities through his face? Or can we determine Mahatma Gandhi, who was such an ordinary old man, by his face? Definitely not. Now, let's take one more example. If we say Daud Ibrahim or Osama bin Laden, can we imagine by their external appearances that they're the most big terrorists in the world? Frankly not, because they have such appreciative appearances. However, judging like this external appearances can be frankly unwise. Judging others makes us happy, but others sad. Put yourself in their shoes and think for a while. Are you perfect? Before commenting, think. Have you been perfect throughout your life? To make a stop against this judgmental society, first we have to stop judging. And this cannot be enforced by me with a short speech of 2 minutes to you. This is up to us, individuals. Judging others can make no change in the society, but make it down. I would end up with a quote.
Judging a man with a single attribute is just judging the person or a thing to the companion of a wave in the ocean. Thank you.
Very well said,
Very
Cinderella.
well.
Rightly
Very
said.
Well
Very
said.
well said.
Yes, thank you, Cinderella. It was nice. Sorry, Cinderella, there was a disturbance in between. Abrajyoti, I would request you to mute your mic. All the students, please make sure that your mic is mute. The participants are getting disturbed. We have Sharbani Das, our next participant from class 8.
The gift of learning to meditate is the best gift you can give to yourself in this lifetime. A very good evening, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, my topic is meditation, the medicine on the rise. Yes, I feel meditation is the best medication, and for this, the practice of meditation is spreading worldwide. In modern life, people are becoming more angry, stressed, worried, and unhappy than the simpler times of the 20th century. The reasons are different for different people. The long-term stress can seriously interfere with our jobs, studies, health, family life, relations, and feelings. Now, this is the time to think seriously on how we can reduce or overcome all this negative influence and effects. For me, out of several other good habits, meditation is the best one to overcome all the situations. Now, what is meditation? It is an ancient practice that helps us to control our mind and consequently our own life and discover ourselves. So, if we practice meditation every day, we will feel mentally fresh and physically fit. And we will be also able to deal with difficult situations more easily. This discipline may improve brain functions, increase optimism, and enhance alertness. It will be hard at first, but if we continue the practice, we will find a noticeable difference in how we feel. Now I will conclude by telling something interesting to you all. Once I heard a speech from Sadhguru, an Indian yogi, where he said meditation is a consequence, but people of this society had become so goal-oriented that they want the mango and not the tree. We should think about the soil, the manure, water, and sunlight. Though none of this look like a mango, but if we take care of all these things, the mango will automatically grow. Like this, if we cultivate our body, our emotions, and energy to a certain level of maturity, we will become meditative. Hope it is clear why meditation is essential and important in our life. Thank you.
Well said.
Very well said. Very well said.
Sharbani.
Yes, Sharbani,
Well
that
said.
was very practical and very informative. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next participant is Aditra Mitra. Adrita Mitra.
Good evening. Myself, Aditya Mitra, student of class 8 of
Adrita's
our
face
beloved
is not
school.
visible.
Yes. Adrita, keep your camera properly. We can't see your face, Adrita.
Good evening, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Myself, Aditya Mitra, student of class 8 of our beloved school, DAV Siliguri, would like to grab the opportunity to share a few moments on this elocution competition. My topic is Don't Judge a Book by its Cover. All of us know this expression and heard many times that don't judge a book by its cover. This English idiom is a figurative phrase which means you should not judge significance of someone or something by outward appearance only. Just see Corporates. The Vice President of Netflix Corporation said that never judge someone by the way he looks or a book by the way it's covered. For those inside tattered pages, there is a lot to be discovered. Let me explain. We live in a very superficial society. And in this society, many kind of people live together. But some of them seem to be negative people, just like a wall covered with spots. But we should remember that positive and beautiful hidden inside each and every individual. The Torah is always hidden inside their soul, like precious gems. It is up to us to reveal those hidden treasures within others and find the positive that lies within. In this context, William Shakespeare said, all that glitters is not gold. For example, you see a good-looking person. You know nothing about them except their skin color, their physical traits, and fashion. Then what? You make all sorts of thoughts by making a massive data in a minute, just taking a look of outward appearance. You may get attracted by seeing the good-looking one, but they could be a disaster for your life. They may not possess any real ability or talent. They can also turn out to be corrupt too. Their appearance is in no way equivalent to the worth they have. Many of the truly good and respected are always respectful. I hope my speech helped you a little about this matter. Thank you, stay safe, and have a nice day.
Very good, Adrita.
Very good.
Thanks for your
Very
such a
good.
nice
Very good.
explanation.
Thank you. Thank you, Adrita. It was nice. Our next participant from class 8 is Trisha Jain.
A very good evening to one and all present here. Myself, Trisha Jain, student of class 8, is going to speak on the topic, don't judge a book by its cover. What do you think about the proverb, don't judge a book by its cover? Is it right to judge a book by its cover? No one can ever judge a book, a person, or anything by its cover, or outer appearance, or physical appearance. Let's take pizza, burger, fries. How mouth-watering they look. We can never resist ourselves from having it. But they always look more attractive to us rather than a plate of plain dal, rice, and salad. But we all know that the plain dal, rice, and salad is more healthy and nutritious than the high-calorie containing food. Too often, people and things are being misjudged because of the outward appearance and possession. It is forgotten that behind every darkness, there is a light that is trying its hard to be seen. The concept of misconstructing is practiced in every moment of our lives. The least that could be done is to take a deeper look. A person or a thing could be solely different from one's perspective point of view. Our nation is always judged on its economy, diversity, or population. But India is always ahead than many other superpower nations. Be it going to the Mars, heading world organizations, or our current control over COVID-19 situations. But most of us would judge a person by his or her external appearance, not the internal one. Who knew Anushka Sharma, Amitabh Bachchan, Irfan Khan, who were first rejected for their looks and height, would become the most successful actors of Bollywood? Wealthiest who live in the world aren't the prettiest, and the poorest aren't the worst. People or anything it might be can never determine their true value by their physical appearance, beauty, or status. Despite it can only be determined when we are close to that person or we observe his or her character for a long period of time. After all, an unattractive cover can never determine the true characteristics of the book unless it is read by a reader. Thank you.
Trisha, very good, beta. Very good
Very good.
subject matter.
It's very tough to do the judgment.
Thank you, Trisha. You were very thorough with that. Okay. The next participant is Saad Masood.
Good evening to one and all present here. My topic for the competition is don't judge a book by its cover.
CC में क्या पढ़ा है? CC is activity. कौन पढ़ा रहा है?
Drone, please keep yourself mute.
Good evening to one and all present here. My topic for the competition is don't judge a book by its cover. A homeless person might have dirty clothes but can have a clean soul. The English idiom don't judge a book by its cover is a symbolic phrase which means you should not judge the significance of something by its external appearance. When you see two people on a road, a good-looking person and a rather unattractive person, you know nothing about them except complexion and fashion. You make all sorts of thoughts about them on the basis of these characteristics and make a massive data in a jiffy. You may get attracted to the good-looking person, but he may not possess any ability or talent. Outer appearance can be greatly misleading. There are utterly valueless things that look so good, and judging them on the basis of appearance is foolishness. On the other hand, some of the unattractive looking things possess immense value. Their appearance is in no way equivalent to the worth they have. A thing must be judged on the basis of its capabilities. Evaluation of things on the basis of appearance is a futile approach. For some people, book cover is the summary of the whole book in one page. So the cover is where they either accept the book or reject it. However, books that have eye-catching covers are not always worth reading. It may be a waste of time. So we must not judge anything by its external appearance. I would like to end my speech with a famous quote. Outfits don't define your character. Your behavior does. Thank you.
Well said. Good.
Well done, sir. Well done. Very well presented.
Thank you, sir. And our last participant for today's program is Suptika Seal.
Good evening, Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. My topic is Charms and Challenges of Lockdown during COVID-19. This never seen, never experienced before lockdown has thrust upon so many charms and challenges in our lives. Pollution level has gone down significantly. The rivers have become cleaner. Air has been purified, giving us opportunity to breathe in fresh oxygen. Birds have come back and filled the sky with their call. We have been blessed to spend more time together with our family members. We got the opportunity to improve our culinary expertise. But the negative impacts are also huge. Our national economy has been badly hit, be it employment, GDP, industrial output, and many more. Daily wage earners have been left without job and food. Education sector has been tremendously affected. Almost an academic year is lost. Students sitting at home have no choice but to resort to online classes, thus making them addicted to gadgets. This has tremendously affected psychological and mental health. But definitely, there are positive aspects too. So many people have come out to help the poor by providing food and essentials. This humanitarian act has been revised, and this is the most fascinating thing we have seen during this lockdown. We must keep the spirit alive and come forward for each other when the need be so. This spirit would help us to grow stronger as a nation and stay united when COVID-19 makes an exit. Thank you.
Well said. Well said.
Well done, Suptika. Very well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Suptika. The main purpose behind conducting such competition is to build self-confidence, develop the auditory skill, and self-expression. This is what we saw today in this healthy competition. And before we end, I would like to thank ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for encouraging us to bring the students online, which we were hesitant about it, and they look more confident. May I now request our Honorable Principal Ma'am to please share her views and address us with her valuable words. Please.
Yeah. Thank you, Praveen, for giving me this opportunity to speak. And I would like to share my, I would say, the heartfelt emotions, by seeing students performing on this platform, online platform, in this manner. This is something they all are doing maybe for the very first time. This is something which we were never, experienced before, but this is first time we thought we will experiment, and our experiment has been very successful. So I must appreciate all the students who have come forward for taking part in this online competition, and they have given, I think, their best. I mean, what we could see on stage, maybe in the school, they have not put any effort less than that in order to make, them come out, as a winner. Now the thing is that, as I always say, this is a competition. So whoever wins or whoever doesn't, secure that position, but I must say that by default, all of you who have come forward to participate in this online competition, you yourself have become a winner. So you really don't need that result from us. You yourself can judge yourself, and this makes you a winner, that you are the very first people from this generation of our school to come online and participate in this direct online competition. Before also, there were competitions which was organized, but it was, though we called it an online competition, but it was little offline doing the things and then bringing it online. So we are really impressed to see the children taking so much of preparation, and in which I think somehow the teachers, the parents, everybody, they have cooperated, motivated the children, and to make them ready to be here. So I congratulate all the participants who have come here, participated, and all the other children who have joined this meeting. Maybe you are not the active participants here, but your presence here, your joining in this session to appreciate your friends participating itself is really, really appreciable. All the students who are present here, I can see more than 200 people in this meeting. So children, all of you, I must send you my blessings, my compliments that you are here and you are supporting your friends who wanted to participate. Next time, when we have another competition, I would love to see more children coming and participating. So once again, I congratulate and I wish that you all come out as winner only. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for all your valuable words and encouraging us. Without your support, ma'am, without your encouragement, it would have not been possible for us. We were little hesitant about it, but today we saw that the students are very confident and we all enjoyed.
Absolutely.
Hope everybody has enjoyed.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. And I would like to thank our judges, Tanushri ma'am and Roma ma'am, for giving your valuable time with us, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Pavya
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you very much, ma'am. And we really enjoyed having you with us. It was a pleasure for us.
Principal ma'am, thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you all the students for joining us. Can we all stand up for the Shanti part now?
Yes, I know.
All the students are requested to join your hands and please join for the Shanti part.
Om Deva Shanti, Antariksham Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Apah Shanti, Satayah Shanti, Satayah Shanti, Deva Shanti, Shanti, Deva Shanti, Sama शांति देव ओम शांति 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 ओम।
Teacher, we can end now.
Yes, Mitali ma'am.
Mitali ma'am, I cannot see her.
Oh, okay. Deepti ma'am, can we disperse now? Can we ask?
Yes, yes,
Thank
we
you,
can
Abhijit
end now.
sir.
Okay, I'm ending the meeting then.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
everyone.
teacher.
Principal ma'am, thank you
Thank you,
once again.
teacher.
Roma ma'am.
Thank you, teachers.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teachers.
Thank you, teachers.
Welcome.
Thank you, teacher. We can participate.